Hello and welcome to the course. My name is OctoMan from OctoManGames.com, and this is the course about how to create visual novels and the Unity game engine. In this game engine, or in this course, you will learn how to interact with buttons, how to load and save content like, well, the progress of whatever is inside the game. And also, we're gonna go into scene transitions, and we're gonna create some interesting scenes with a lot of the text, of course. So we're gonna develop our own little dialogue system in which we can progress the text. We can animate characters, so we bring them inside the game. We bring them outside the, we make them visible, invisible. We can change their mood. We can even give them sounds, and we can tell literally any story over here. What we are literally using over there is a system which is going to make use of scriptable objects, and everything is based on this one. So each of them little dialogue parts are going to be part of a scriptable object. So they hold, the scriptable object hold everything about the current context, what animation should be played, what sound should be played, and we even go over voiceovers. So literally voiceovers can be implemented and will be stored inside each of them scriptable objects as well. So whatever is going to happen on screen is going to be inside the scriptable object. We're going to learn all these animation types. There are a bunch of ones we are going to create over here. And that is literally everything you wanna and you will see. Now you can see the motion is going to change over here depending on what we pick. So what you do not get in this course is all the graphics basically are inside, but I recommend you to create your own graphics, of course, but also you should create your own story. This is what you don't literally get in this course because, well, I cannot write the story for you. You should do the story on your own. I'm gonna explain everything in the next video, in which you are going to go over what is actually necessary to create a visual novel, as well as all the story parts and all the dialogues and stuff like that. What is actually necessary. And so, as you can see, there was another scaling value over there. We are going to learn everything about this. We are using C#. We're going to use a bunch of enums, a lot of scripting with just normal stuff, basically. And once again, we are also storing informations whenever we, for example, leaving the scene. We're going to store what the last scene was in which we have been, so we can at any time go back into the game, reread the last, let's say, dialogues over here and so forth. I can also skip through, and also what we implement is something called multiple choice. So you can literally give the player the possibility to choose which one of the ways you want to go for. If you want to go for the forest path, well then we're going to pick that, and then the system is driving the rest for us. So we don't have to do anything further than just setting them up. Say, okay, what is that scene about? Which dialogue is going to be played whenever the scene is going to load? What are the graphics being loaded and used and so forth? And so this way we are allowed to make a full game based on just a rather small system, I would say. So once again, if you are interested into joining me into this, let's say, rather interesting but still complex, well, based on all the content you have to fill in, course, feel free to join me on this one. However, this game or this course is still, beginner friendly, I would say, meaning if you are rather new to Unity, you are still able to follow up. It might take a little bit longer, but in the end you will end up with such a result like this one. So depending on whatever you implement over there based on text and based on other context over here. We're going to also check out how we can use all these little UI elements, how we create the text, how we're going to make this typewriter effect over there, even with rich text, which is available for us as well. And all of that is implemented over here because we are using TextMesh to fill in all the data. And now you can see we are just going through the whole game over here, and it's taking quite some time for the players to read through. I believe when everybody is going to read whatever is readable in this little, let's say, adventure, then well, this already alone might take 15 to, let's say, 30 minutes, depending how quick people are reading, and so on and so forth. So the more time you invest into this visual novel, in the end, the better the outcome is going to be. So if you're interested once again into taking this course, feel free to join me on this little journey, and I hope to see you in the course.